An interesting thing about LEED is that it is not just about energy. It addresses things like the site design. And so site design is a perfect example where the benefits probably accrue more to the community than to the individual and certainly to the building owner. Things like stormwater management, that's probably the #1 local environmental and pollution issue up and down the East Coast. We have so many areas that have combined sewers, and we have dirty runoff entering streams and waterways, oceans, beach closings, all those kinds of things. And what's driving that is people that are paving over areas and then having very high volumes of runoff. So one of the things that LEED encourages you to do is to try to keep more of the water on site, to reduce the runoff, build things like rain gardens and other kinds of ways to hold the water for the community that can provide a big benefit. We're rewarded in LEED for things like building density and encouraging alternative forms of transportation, and those pieces go hand in hand. There's a certain density that's really needed to support good transit, and so if we can build at that more dense level, we're preserving open space for people, allowing transit systems to work. So there's a lot of benefit in that way. Another site issue that provides a real community benefit is the credits that deal with the urban heat island effect. So this is a problem everybody's familiar with. The city areas are warmer in the summer than the countryside, and part of that reason for that is that all of the dark surfaces absorb the solar radiation and then re-radiate that as heat. And you think, well, that's uncomfortable, but what's the big deal? But it turns out that ground level ozone, which is a primary component of smog, the generation of that is directly related to temperature. So when it's hotter in the city, it means the air quality is worse. And that has a huge human health impact. That the incidences of air quality issues, asthma in the inner city, all those pieces are huge public health issues. And by doing something as simple as providing some shade over paved areas or picking a different color material for the roof of the building, that will fight that, and it'll help people all over. LEED also provides some benefits to the people who inhabit the buildings, and I think that's an exciting part for a lot of us, where you got a lot of light, a lot of air, good air, and you feel better. And it turns out that people are more productive, healthier, happier, all those things happening in those kind of spaces. And the evidence backs this up. Now, as we get more and more LEED buildings, one of the things that many LEED buildings do is actually survey their occupants to see what their satisfaction is. And we're seeing over and over again that LEED buildings give a higher level of satisfaction to the occupants of those buildings than conventional buildings do.